Hello everyone. So just looking at the live. I guess I'll do what I did yesterday and just go ahead and start going. So let me light this candle. I have a Rose of Jericho here, and I was gonna do that today. And I'm not sure if anyone has ever seen a Rose of Jericho, but this plant is like still alive. And actually you could have it dry out for a few more months and it would still be alive. And it's called the Rose of Jericho, and it's one of the ways that holy water is made. But you put this plant in a blessings bowl. You know, you have talisman and tokens that symbolize abundance in your life. That definitely first of all, you take the bowl. I haven't cleaned my bowl yet, but this is mine. You clean it out and you use your smoking like this to cleanse it, and you wash it, and then you place the Rose of Jericho in the water, and it produces especially the first water is cleansing and purifying, like the most cleansing, and it's like holy water. It is holy water. So then you place this on your doors and your entryways for like positive change and positive, abundance in your life. And then you can keep using, I use the water like a couple times, and then I let the plant dry out until I need to use it again, because you can take the energy out of the plant. So the way the plant builds the healing energy is when it's dormant like this. And this one is actually not as dry as I'd like, but I'm going to, say a little blessing and put it in the water. And I'll show you guys later what it looks like. So I'm going to put that there. All right, so we're going to ask, is it true love? And I was going to do going to do 2 oracle cards today. Let me just get this Rose of Jericho off. The Rose of Jericho reminds me of the true love, Is it true love? Rose of Jericho is like unconditional love, That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I got this last week, so I'm only using a couple of my readings, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll get one of these cards, and then before I look at it, I'm going to get one from the Mother Mary Oracle too. So I did want to let everyone know we still have that giveaway going on. And subscribe, like, comment. Especially comment. I can see my subscribers on Instagram, but on YouTube, I don't know how to see them. So maybe there's somebody that can tell me how to see who subscribed. But yeah, if you comment and you write, you like it, I'll be able to enter you into the free giveaway, so you get one of my personalized readings. Oh, there it is. I guess we're not going to wait till later. Alright, so fennel. There is nothing to fear. Trust that everything will work out for itself. So we'll read that in a second, and then we'll get rid of these too. So this is one of my favorites, the Mother Mary Oracle. I love the artwork on both of these decks here. Okay. So it's beautiful. It's nice and cloudy outside. It's the perfect weather for a tarot read. It was warming up into the 60s the last few days. Angels, spirit guides, God, the divine, please give us a card to help us know, is this true love? And this is going to be for the people that are drawn to the reading. I've been tarot reading for 10 years, but as far as I'm new to Instagram, and I'll be posting this, so I think whoever sees this, I'm sorry. me get one of the light Seers. That's it. And then I'm going to do the Gypsy Witch probably like yesterday. A little different though. Oops. This one. Is it true love? Is it true love? Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles and Our Lady of the Star Blossom. Okay, beautiful. Now I'm going to do the Gypsy Witch, and then I'll probably read the Fennel card. I think I'll probably do it that way. I had a certain plan in mind, but I'm being guided by my guides, man. Being guided. All right. All right, those guys, angels, spirits, guys. Let me get a good read. Is this true love? It's definitely interesting that all three of these people in these cards have their eyes closed. I mean, you kind of think that she's reading, but her eyes seem to be closed. Our Lady of the Star Blossom, eyes are closed. And the Page of Pentacles is closed. Maybe you have your eyes closed to the truth of this matter and you already know really what's going on. That's usually the case. True love is blind. My son asked me yesterday, true love blind? And I said, yeah, unfortunately. True love comes out of nowhere. Okay. All right. One more, I said. And then I'm going to just start pulling it if you've ever seen this before. But so how I do it, you can watch my videos. But I learned to read cards on a regular deck. So I learned to read the fortune of other people. All right. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okay. I believe it. Okay, there you go. Found ya. Okay, let's see here. Move this over here. Okay. Is this true love? Doo-doo-doo. I hope you can see this all. I might have to move it up. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Okay. All right, I'm going to read Fennel. I already have a good idea of what this whole spread is about here. And it looks like you've been through a lot. There's definitely been, some quarrels, however, recently. And some losses, perhaps, that have sparked some sort of, disruption to the normal harmony. If you hear someone licking, my cat is drinking my coffee. Hey, that's fine. I do think there's some sort of, it looks like there might be a turbulent married life. You've had a celebration. You feel really anchored to this person. But there's been some disappointments. And maybe a recent disaster, that makes you fearful for your abundance. Let's see what Fennel means. Fennel says there is nothing to fear. Trust that everything will work out. Which is true. It definitely seems like there's some fear behind. True love is first of all, it's English words. And we're just trying to communicate something. I feel like true love, you truly want to love yourself more than anything. And you can't really truly love anyone else if you're not willing to. I mean, I wanted to talk. I put my kids before myself all the time. But I feel like true love is when you truly love yourself. Okay, let me read this to you. Darling, receiving this card is your sign that you are safe from harm. You do not need to worry that what or who you have asked what is wrong or misguided, or that it is malicious in its intent. You have probably experienced much heartache over your years, and as a result, you are hardened and suspicious of the intentions of others. There was a part of you that facilitated these feelings to protect you from further harm and give you the strength to make it through your challenge. But now you can move forward knowing that what you have inquired about what will be a blessing for you. An alternative meaning for the card is safety after a period of dark times. If you have recently experienced financial and material loss, heartbreak, or general destruction in your life, like I was saying, it seemed like there was a disaster recently. Receiving this card is a sign that the worst is over. There may be a long road of recovery ahead, but there is nothing to fear. And so I think that, just the idea of true love makes us think that these people are never going to mess up or be people, like are human. We kind of expect, the way that society has written fairy tales makes it seem as if a relationship will fix all of our problems, and especially true love. You shouldn't have any problems as long as you have true love, which is like the most baloney ever. Finding someone who is a significant partner in our life who is going to better us because they make us want to better ourselves is what we strive to get. But that doesn't mean that that person isn't going to make mistakes, and we're not going to make mistakes, and hardship isn't going to happen, and quarrels aren't going to happen, because we're not always going to see eye to eye. We're still going to have to learn to compromise. Okay? You guys have been through a lot, and there's been some shattering news. And some things we're able to work through it. I don't see anything here that says that you won't be able to work through it. Let me see what Our Lady of the Star Blossom says here. But I really feel that what true love is the willingness to work through these types of quarrels and these types of disasters. Because let's say something does happen out of nowhere, the loss of abundance, and you and him have not planned for that, or you and the other person have not planned for any type of issues like this. And therefore, it puts this extra strain on the relationship. But being able to work through these types of predicaments that we didn't foresee to come can strengthen a relationship, and we have to look towards that. And the Lady of the Star Blossom, it's important that you know that your team of higher spiritual guidance that loves you unconditionally. And that's what I was saying about the Rose of Jericho. That's so crazy. Like, the Rose of Jericho is like unconditional love, because no matter how dried up it is, it always comes back and gives you as much as it can and loves you. You may have a clear sense of who your guidance is, but more likely than not, you are not so sure. There doesn't matter at all, fortunately enough. Oh, I think I missed a part. There is truth when you succeed spiritually. We live in a free will universe, and although there are literally legions of angels and other spirit guides awaiting our call until we ask, they are not empowered to act. Our Lady of the Star Blossom comes to us with a various message. She lets us know that we have a team of spiritual guidance that wishes us to assist, that knows of our struggles and can help away. She reminds us to ask for this help. You can do so simply through the healing process and affirmation of this oracle. So I guess we should read that. I call on the guidance that loves me unconditionally and ask for your protection, help, intervention, and assistance in all ways that will benefit me and support my spiritual growth. Thank you. So I feel like if you're struggling with the person that you're with, the question about the true love is truly ask for help. Ask for spiritual help. If you feel like this is something that you can't get over, you can ask for help. Ask for help from somebody you know in the 3D world, but also God, spirit guides, your angels. You know, those energies are here for us, you know, to ask for help. And even if you don't know a name to call them, you don't need to call them by any name. Just ask for help, okay? Because there is great abundance still to be obtained, despite the loss of any sort of thing, or any sort of threat that has occurred, or an assault. As long as the two of you aren't physically and mentally hurting each other, it looks like this relationship is about accessing the unconditional love the universe has for each one of us, so that we're able to come to each other in this partnership in a full manner. And if we're not able to come to a relationship with fully unconditional love within ourselves, we're not going to be able to offer it to the other person. And so we need to be able to ask for that divine help and feel that we can trust that everything is going to work out and everything is going to be okay, and not to worry about it. So that is true love. When two people can truly let go of that fear and that obsessive nature about whether this is my true love, I think there is definitely potential in this relationship to work things out, to work through the broken, to celebrate what you have been through, because you have already been through quite a long journey, but there's still growth to be had. And I feel like despite any losses, there is going to be, or any disasters, there's going to be riches, and there's going to be phenomenal luck and abundance if you're both able to honor yourselves, allow yourselves to process and heal, because you can't heal anyone else when you're all cut and bruised up yourself. So you have to heal ourselves, and then we're able to approach a relationship as a whole person. And when two people approach a relationship in that way, miracles can happen. And so I think that this is a really beautiful reading. And, you know, even if it's been turbulent, I feel like there's still promise. There's still the ability for a fulfilling relationship with the other person. So that's what I have. And I appreciate if anyone tuned in. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just zoning and channeling. I'm doing 10 days of live Instagram readings, so I'll be hopping on tomorrow. I'll be posting them on Instagram and YouTube. Please go ahead and feel free and subscribe and like. I am going to go ahead and log off, and I will see you mañana.